Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, podcast where leaderpreneurs, men and women, learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Okay, guys, this episode is called The Race of Life with Tony Robbins. And really, in order to win the race of life, Tony Robbins is going to talk to us about getting our focus right. And when he's done, I'll come back and wrap it up.
I can tell you something, as long as you're responding to the things that concern you, the potential for pain or worry, as long as you're trying to get a quick fix of feeling good, as long as you're responding to people's demands, you're living a life of reaction, and you won't get the level of fulfillment, much less the results that you really deserve. So how do we turn that around? Well, first of all, you got to understand the price of focusing on what you fear. And I'll give you a fun, simple example. Years ago, I took up a fun sport, which is auto racing. And when I first went to this racing school, the very first time you get there, here's what they do with you. They put you in a car, and they say, we're going to show you what an automobile is capable of and what you can do. So you get next to this race car driver, and they take you through this course, and they're going 140 miles an hour straight at a wall in a corkscrew turn, and your heart's beating out of you, and they do it. And by the end of this thing, they look at you and say, in 4 days you're going to be able to do this. And you think to yourself, you're joking. There's just no way this is going to happen. But they say, let me tell you the secret. The reason you're scared right now is you don't know what you do if you got out of control. You don't know what you do if you got caught up in a spin. And they said, so before you ever learn to drive, the most important skill that you got to develop is learning how to come out of a spin quickly. And when the man was telling me this, I thought, God, what a great metaphor for life. Because we all do really well when things are going well. It's when we go into a spin, when things aren't working out well, when things that are stressful happen, that we kind of lose control of the direction of our lives and start reacting. And pretty soon our fear tends to cause us to end up on the rocks or in the wall, so to speak. So I said, okay, well, what's the secret? He said, it's really simple, Tony. Here's how it works. Here's how you come out of a spin. Focus on where you want to go, like this left-hand turn we're going to need to make. Don't focus on the wall in front of you. If you focus on what you fear, the wall, guess what happens? The minute you focus on it, you steer in the direction of what you focus on, and your life or your car moves that direction. If you focus on what you want, you will automatically steer everything in the direction of what you want. He said, you ever hear about, somebody driving down like a desert highway, and there's like a telephone pole every quarter of a mile, and this guy's driving his Porsche 100 miles an hour, and it's the telephone pole? And I said, yeah. He goes, that happens all the time. He said, you know why? As soon as people start to feel like they're out of control, they focus on what they're afraid of hitting, and they drive right into it. And I thought, that's a great metaphor for life. He said, so all you got to do is don't get scared. Even if you do get scared, you will. Even though you're fearful, focus on what you want, not what you fear. I said, no problem. I teach this stuff. How do you think I did? Not very good. Because what happened was he was smart. He got me driving for a while, and I was concentrating, and I was waiting. I knew any moment he's going to do this. But see, life doesn't give things to you. It doesn't give you challenges when you're ready for them. It's like just when everything's going great, that's when life comes by and gives you a little test. That's like when our Creator says, it's time for you to grow, and you're not ready for it, so you're going to grow the most right now. And so sure enough, I'm driving for 10 or 15 minutes. I'm waiting to push the button. After a while, I kind of just get caught up in the rhythm stuff, kind of like getting caught up in your...
Okay. I'm going to stop Tony Robbins a little bit because I have a different take on this. My take is that you don't get challenges when you expect it. But adversity hits you when you least expect it. And in that, I don't think God says that you're not ready to grow unless you're murmuring against Him and not keeping His commandments, okay? No, God says you're ready to grow, so He put a little adversity on you. And see, this perspective I had really for most of my adult life, even before I became a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because you see, it'll hit you when you least expect it. And our reactive culture absolutely loves to knock us down. to get us off focus and get us off point. Right now, I have been going through some personal trials, with, shall we say, sort of a close loved one. And I kind of have orders from my mental health clinic to my mental health team to basically exercise self-care and refocus on the healthy outlets that are going to give me the success I need. Okay? So, I want you to get ready. I want you to get ready to enjoy this, okay? Enjoy this fun. I'm thinking about starting a fictional podcast at some point called J.R. Hendrick Auto Suites. It's kind of how I see how my alter ego came to be, because I've been noticing on the ratings, and of course I don't necessarily go by ratings. I still stay true to my content, not being reactive. But for the sake of the viewers, it might be one of the more popular podcasts, is JR Adventures. So I want you guys to get ready, because it's going to be fun. If you get reactive, you won't be fulfilled. If you hang around people that are reactive, you won't be fulfilled. Now, I hope you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio community. This is Jimi Hendrick saying until next time. Don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Think strong, live strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless you.